Yo, you know who it is? DJ Scream representing the Hood Rich movement. Big shouts out to Big Facts, the biggest podcast in the world. What up, Bank? What up, Jade? Listen, it's all about Hip Hop United right now with the homie Brianna. You see her in the streets, you see her making moves, you know what she does. And if you're not get familiar, it's DJ Scream. Salute.
All right, Hip Hop United. This is Brianna. We're here today with the one and only DJ Scream. How you doing?
Brianna, family, how you doing? How you doing? Everything good with you?
It's been good. You know, getting over my page being hacked, but it's
Welcome
been good.
to the club. I was telling you they hijacked my whole Facebook. They won't give it back. It's hijacked, and I'm not paying ransom.
Crazy. Well, I do appreciate you for taking the time today to speak to me. You know, it's been a long time coming. You know, just following up. Well, let's catch up with just what you've been up to. You've been doing a lot of great things in the community, overall, just in the entertainment industry as well. Just catch everybody up, you know, introduce yourself to everybody.
DJ Scream, introduction. I always had a lot going on, you know what I'm saying, but DJ Scream, shouts to the families, you know what I'm saying, of course, Hood Rich family, shouts to them. Of course, you know, Big Facts Podcast, like the biggest podcast in the world right now. What up, Bank? What up, Jade? You know, you were talking about doing things in the community. Of course, something else that's dear to my heart is the Scream Foundation. You know what I mean? We've definitely, you know, Scream myself has always been in the community, just trying to make whatever type of difference I could. But we decided to kind of put a label on it and bring it together under an official foundation. So we've been hitting the ground running, doing some amazing things this year in the community for the youth. The foundation is targeted at the youth. And that's just it, man. Just kind of taking it day by day and just tackling what's ever in front of me.
Definitely. Now, let's talk a little bit about the podcast. Like you said, one of the biggest podcasts picked up by Revolt. Did you expect for it to, you know, to be this huge?
Well, I don't really get into anything unless I think big, and I think that the homies that's a part of it too, Bank and Jade and the whole team, I think that that's kind of always the aim. Even right here at radio, I mean, you're familiar with the radio show Hood Rich Radio. I've
the one and only Hood Rich Radio.
The one and only, right? I think that everybody knows that. You know, I try to, you know, you hope for the best and you hustle for the best. You know what I'm saying? And then hopefully the best will happen. So I knew kind of early on. I think we all knew. I can't say we knew that we had something pretty early on. Where was it going to go? Were we going to get a phone call from Revolt? Were we going to get a phone call from the Black Effect, Charlemagne, and all this other stuff? Did we know that was going to happen? You can never predict the future. But you know, if you're hoping for the best, hustling for the best, and of course putting the best product out there, something's going to happen positive. You know what I mean?
Definitely. Has it been a year yet?
It's been 2 years.
Oh, wow. I'm behind the time.
Yeah.
It just seems like it's still fresh. Well, of course it's still fresh, but I'm definitely behind the time. Well, congratulations so far on just, you know, the things that you guys have accomplished. I have yet to make it to Big Facts Live.
You're missing out.
I gotta come.
Yeah.
I was gonna come last week.
Yeah.
But y'all gonna do it again?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
And again and again and again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure I get my ticket and come to the next one.
Most definitely.
Definitely gonna be there to support. Now, talk to the people about this Black Effect too.
Well, Black Effect, shouts to Charlemagne the God, iHeartMedia. You know what I'm saying? It's just a collection of some of the dopest, podcasts with African American talent. You know, we kind of got that call around the same time as Revolt. And basically, that's the audio experience. So if you're on your phone and you love podcasts, then you can weekly on Mondays hear the Black Effect, raw, uncut, unedited, full audio for people who love podcasts that way. And then, of course, on Tuesdays, we drop it on Revolt's YouTube, and Wednesday we drop it, or it comes on television. You know what I'm saying? So those are our partners in. Those are our partners for Big Facts Podcast. And like I said, it's just been a blessing. I think we'll be tied in with them for a year, like in December. And it's just been a blessing, you know what I'm saying? They support us, we support them, and it's exciting.
Definitely. Now, of course, everybody knows you're a legend in the game. You've broken tons of artists. What's the latest artist you've broken?
You know what? I have to be honest. Like, there are records that come through the radio show early, or sometimes even first. But I have to be honest about: is there a space where I'm doing like full mixtapes with artists that I think like shouts to PGF Shout. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the most recent projects I did, and he's got some traction out there. But I think I have to be honest about transition and progression and everything. I'm so deep into media, and of course I have a love for music, and I'm always staying abreast of what's going on in the culture, but I'm not going to take credit for what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
am I helping? Am I still doing my part and supporting the young artists on the come up? That's just who DJ Scream is. Absolutely. But I wouldn't go on record and say, hey, I broke this record, I broke that record. But I definitely still do my part, and I think definitely having DJ Scream touch your record on radio or otherwise still means a lot. But I have to be honest about the space, and I'm a media personality. That's what I am. Once upon a time I was a mixtape DJ. Once upon a time I was a tour DJ. Once upon a time, you know what I mean? I am a media personality. That's where we at. / journalist.
There it is. There it is. Now, a lot of people come to me. They ask me, hey, what does it take to get on Got Bars?
You know, have bars. And we've had people here that have bars, and we have people here that we had to kick them out. So, I mean, have bars. You know, be dope. Submit something, just float it out there. You know what I'm saying? And then we have a selection process and everything. But, you know, have bars. That's just it. We didn't create it to be like so serious to the point that everybody's got to come be like super lyrical, right? We created it. It could be bars in your own way. We have people singing in bars. You know what I mean? Like an Afrobeat guy can have bars. A reggae artist can have bars. You can come do whatever. Bars are just, I feel like, we know the lyrical part of it, right? But bars are kind of just like, you know what I mean? Bars are kind of just like, the way that you put it together is art, you know what I'm saying? So when we say got bars, you know, you don't have to. I think some people get straight away. You might come up here and just have a crazy flow. You might not be saying too much, but that's music. Some people got a crazy flow, and that's still bars, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to know how to put that together. That's an art and the science, so yeah.
Okay. So you have a submission process.
Yeah, I would say the submission process is kind of... It's kind of me and the homies. Shouts to Hot Rod, shouts to Shy, Kodak, everybody. We're kind of just looking out for who has bars.
Okay.
But I would say bother them. Bother Brianna. You can bother Brianna too.
I need to holler at Hot Rod.
Hot Rod, Brianna, bother the people, and we'll put it together and make it happen and try to give you a look. You know what I'm saying? But have bars, because if you don't, it can go good or it can go bad. You know what I mean?
Okay. There it is. Now, what else can we expect from you?
Moving into 2020, what's the next year? 22?
22.
Well, I'm about to be a father very soon.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So, some of the things I'm going to talk to you about as it pertains to that is probably going to bore you because it's a lot of life stuff that my career is a blessing, and I'm a person, like I say, you hustle for the best, you hope for the best, but I haven't been guiding my career for some time. Like, I don't kind of try to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of follow the energy and the flow of what's next. You know what I mean? Flow. Yeah, so I know that I will be a father. I know that that's going to take dedication. And that's going to, you know, that's a big thing. So now you're a father, a husband, a businessman, an entrepreneur, somewhat of a philanthropist, and so forth. And I think it's just about elevating that more. And if something else comes across my plate, if they want me to do a movie, I might get my chops together and do a movie. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? I urge everybody else, I just want to stay away from limitations. I want to stay away from bad energy. I want to stay away from I can'ts, because you'll be surprised that, you know, where a lot of people are and where they come from, including myself. So that's kind of just where I'm leaving it. Like, I can't go on record and say, this is what I have planned for this and this and this and that, and that. I've been doing a little more day to day of late, you know what I mean? Trying to plant the seeds that's already out there.
Got you. Yeah, I think that's the best way, because it's do you create New Year's resolutions?
You know what, I used to, and I feel like that sets you up for depression and being somber and everything. Yeah. And I also feel like it's part of my French bullshit, because if you're going to make a change, when I really made a change, when I started working out, it wasn't in the new year. It was like, you know what, I'm finna start working out. It was literally however many years ago. in a random August. You know what I'm saying? So when you're ready to make a change, there's no date you can put on that. Like, oh, on January 1st, my whole life's going to change and shit is going to be perfect. That doesn't make sense. And I've been reading a lot of just different books, Eastern philosophy and just philosophy books on how expectations breed like depression. That's why a lot of people out here are mentally not fit, because they look at social media, they think that's how their life's supposed to be. That's the blueprint for somebody else's life. Your life is not going to be like their life. Your life is going to have its ups and downs. Some lives might have more ups than downs, vice versa, right? So I think I try to stay away from them. You know what I'm saying? Right. I think it's a good time to reset.
Yeah.
And kind of mentally and spiritually reset. But I'm not going to say, starting January 1st, I will no longer do this, and this, and this. It makes sense. Like, you should always be trying to be the best version of yourself every day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. There it is. Well, again, I appreciate you for doing this. Can't wait to, definitely get this on the cover. September issue.
There you go.
Issue.
I made it! I made it!
Listen.
You're retired now.
I appreciate it.
Y'all follow me at DJ Scream. Y'all follow at Big Facts Pod. Tap in with everything. Follow, tap into the Scream Foundation. And I appreciate you, Brianna. Salute. Much continued success to you.
There it is. I appreciate you. And thank you for checking in with Hip Hop United.
There it is.